I'm Rich Crampanis. Thanks so much for logging on to ShoreSportsZone.com. We are back at Pine Belt Arena in Toms River, a special edition of the U.S. Army Boys Basketball Game of the Week. What's better than one Army Game of the Week? How about four? It is the Shore Conference quarterfinals, a chance for us to showcase the best of the best in Jersey Shore hoops as tournament basketball is upon us. We're going to get our coverage started with the Ranny Panthers, the number 2 seed, opening the day with a Sunday morning game against Middletown North.
Shore Sports Zone's coverage of the Ranny Panthers is brought to you by I'm Possible Training. Shore Sports Zone's coverage of the Middletown North Lions is sponsored by Beacon Awards.
It's important to remind everyone that this talented Ranny Panthers group is sophomore driven. Brian Antoine achieving the 1,000-point milestone, usually reserved for seniors. Antoine's 3 in the second quarter against the Lions gets him to 1K, and now 2,000 is on the radar. Randy took control of the game in the second. This is Alex Klatsky from 3. At the half, Randy with a 39-28 lead. In the third quarter, the Lions try to cut into the deficit. This is Sky Cherry banking in the three-pointer, but the Super Softs amp up. Here is Scotty Lewis twisting in the lane. He follows his own miss. Lewis had 18 points for Randy. And as usual, Lewis a menace on D. Here he blocks the shot, and the Panthers produce in transition. Brian Antoine takes it to the tin and slams it down. Then how about Antoine giving back? He feeds Scotty with another 2 points in the paint. Randy has a 48-37 lead. The Panthers played like a seasoned team that's ready for a postseason run. Rob Higgins swatted away by Lewis. Alex Klatsky gets it quickly ahead to Antoine for the mini flush. Antoine had 14 points in the first half and was even more dialed in the second. At the end of 3, Randy with a 62-49 lead. So many superlatives for Brian Antoine here. He shows his ability to move without the basketball. Great feed from Scotty Lewis to Brian for 2 more. Antoine tough to guard one-on-one. He sees that opportunity and he attacks the basket. Brian Antoine finishes the game with 33 points. Middletown North was paced by sophomore Rob Higgins. He had 20. He's having a great year. The Lions will regroup and try and make a run in the state playoffs, but this was Randy's day. Amadou Sarnour had 19 points as the Panthers reached the semifinals of the Shore Conference tournament for the first time in school history. 79-63 is your final. Randy has become a 3-pronged scoring attack. Antoine, Lewis, and Sarnour scored 70 of the Panthers' 79 points. Randy reaches the 20-win mark on the season, and after the game, we caught up with Brian Antoine, who's much more concerned with team goals than individual marks. But he did react to scoring his 1,000th career point.
Yeah, I will, but we have a game on Tuesday, so we have to focus on that. But to be honest, when I shot that 3, I made it, I turned around, I didn't really know it was a 1,000-point until I heard the buzzer go off and everybody stopped. That's when I realized I scored 1,000 points.
How are you guys feeling right now, just knowing that this is the time of year that you've been really anxious to play for?
This is everyone's goal. This has been our goal since the summer, since November 27th.
Shore Sports Zone's coverage of the Marlboro Mustangs is brought to you by Hit Training. Shore Sports Zone's coverage of the Freehold Township Patriots is sponsored by Extraordinary Productions.
A North rivals battle in the second quarterfinal. Freehold Township beat Marlboro twice in the regular season, but both games super close. The Mustangs hoping the third time is the charm. And what a start for Marlboro. It begins with Daniel Weiss knocking down the three-pointer. Sophomore Dylan Kaufman, a big factor in the paint. Here he hauls in the offensive rebound and scores. A 10-0 run to start the game for Marlboro, and everyone's fired up, including the Stang Gang, who journeyed to Toms River. The Mustangs had 4 players in double digits. Awesome move in the paint here by P.J. Ringle. He gets the reverse to drop. Freehold Township gets going later in the first. This is Bobby Weesey from 3. It's a 19-10 game. But Daniel Weiss was on fire. Another three-pointer at the end of 1. Marlboro leads 22-12. Freehold Township was paced by Steven Staklinski. Does a good job of getting the putback in traffic. Staklinski battling through foul trouble. He still had 18 points. Marlboro finishes the half strong. Ringle to Weiss. Great job there at the half. Marlboro up 14, 38-24. You knew Freehold Township was going to make a run. It happens in the third. Weesey from 3, and then Ryan Cardone from beyond the arc. We've got a 45-41 game. The Mustangs lead is down to 4, but another big factor for this Mustangs team, Ryan LaRocca. He drains the triple. At the end of 3, the lead's back up to 9, 50-41. In the fourth, great passing here. Justin Marcus to Daniel Weiss, the quick release for 2 more. Freehold Township tries to make one more run. Ryan Ziskowski, the hoop and the foul. Ziskowski had 13, the lead down to 8, but Marlboro once again with an immediate response. Weiss to Dylan Kaufman, count the basket and the foul. That was huge. Weiss and Kaufman combined for 42 points, and the knockout punch comes courtesy of Ryan LaRocca. This three-pointer puts the game away, and the amazing season for Marlboro continues. 69-59 is your final. Marlboro is in the Shore Conference Boys semifinals for the first time in school history. The Mustangs will face Ranny in the semifinals, so we're guaranteed to have a first-time finalist next Saturday at Monmouth. 4 Marlboro players in double digits, PJ Ringel and Ryan LaRocca joined Weiss and Kaufman in that group. After the game, our Alex Lorenzo spoke with Daniel Weiss, who talked about what Marlboro did to finally solve Freehold Township.
We came out really aggressive on offense. That started it. And our press worked really well. We were very disciplined in the zone press. And shots were falling in the first half, got off to a big lead early, and we just rode the momentum for the rest of the game.
Shore Sports Zone's coverage of modern day prep is brought to you by Gold Coast Cadillac.
The Manasquan Warriors, a number 9 seed looking to shock the Shore. Elijah Barnes in modern day prep, the defending champs, would get a test in the quarterfinals. The new dimension to the Seraphs' attack is Kyle Cardacy. The transfer from Homedale has become a dangerous shooter on an already deep roster. He gets started with the 3, then Elijah Mitchell, the nice bounce pass to Cardacy, who finishes the lay-in. And the Seraphs knew Cardacy had the hot hand. They kept feeding him. This is a great catch-and-shoot 3 from way out there. And how about one more triple from Cardacy, this time from the right wing. It's Kyle Cardacy 11, Manasquan 2 in the first. The Warriors have a prolific scorer of their own. This is Devin Jensen with the 3 ball. On the modern day side, Kenny Jones has really elevated his game in his junior campaign at the end of one modern day with a 22-13 lead. The Warriors have good young talent, including Brad McCabe. He finds the range from 3. Modern Day kept pushing the tempo whenever they had the chance. Great move in the lane by Yassine Pretlow for the deuce. And then Pretlow distributing the basketball, finding Elijah Barnes. This is the skill set that has Barnes on his way to the Princeton Tigers. Manasquan hung around thanks to great outside shooting. McCabe with another triple. He led the Warriors with 21 points. Then great work in the paint by Brian Paterzo. He navigates through menacing defenders. At the half, Warriors down just 4, 32-28. In the second half, Devin Jensen gets Manasquan some serious momentum. It starts with a 3 off the inbounds. Then Jensen, the fadeaway long 2. Warriors take the lead, 33-32, but do not sound the upset alert. That's because Modern Day puts together a 12-0 run. Barnes steps back and shows great awareness to get behind the three-point line. He delivers a huge triple there. And then Kenny Jones comes up with this steal. He coasts in for 2. Jones had 19 points. And Modern Day was really in rhythm during this sequence. Watch Barnes, the great pass to Cardacy. Big game for Kyle Cardacy. He scored 23. And the third quarter ends, Elijah Barnes looking for the throwdown. It won't win any dunk contest, but it's still 2 points on the board. Modern Day leads 56-42 at the end of 3. In the fourth, with the game safely in hand, Barnes plays the final moments, chasing a milestone, and he gets it. The bank shot three-pointer gets Elijah Barnes 1,000 career points, the second 1,000-point scorer of the day, and a fitting way for Modern Day to end another impressive win. 80-55 is your final. Give credit to Manasquan for playing tough, but Modern Day once again wears down a quality opponent with its depth and dedication to defense. The Seraphs improved to 21-3 on the season, and after the game, our Alex Lorenzo caught up with leading scorer Kyle Cardacy and the newest member of the 1,000-point club, Elijah Barnes.
It was different than I've ever seen a 1,000-point score, but it was pretty fun. I got my pass from my point guard, who's one of my closest friends, so I'm always going to remember that, and it was just a great time.
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I just worked hard, and it's showing off. It's paying off now, and I think that it's just cool to be here in this atmosphere, and this is what I wanted to do, and that's why I came here.
Shore Sports Zone's coverage of Rumson-Fair is brought to you by Serve Pro of Eatontown Long Branch. Shore Sports Zone's coverage of Toms River North is brought to you by Fly Nyan.
The final game of the day saw Rory Caswell and Toms River North coming off a rout of CBA in the second round. They carried their stellar play over against Rumson-Fair. The Mariners have taken their game to another level. This is Mike Neister with the feed to Jaden Roden. He works around Tyler Pearson for the lay-in. Then Holden Petrick driving baseline. At the end of one, Toms River North enjoys a 16-10 lead, but the Mariners are about to take it to another gear. The three-point shooting was off the charts. Mike Neister did all of his scoring from beyond the arc. Jaden Roden continues to play with great confidence. He goes coast to coast for two more. It's 31-14 Mariners. The rout is on. Neister was on fire. We've seen him have many a great shooting night at Pine Belt Arena in his career. This one ranks up there with the best, the lead up to 22. And a familiar face gets in on the three-ball fun. Mike Husney, our SSZ Football Zoman Trophy winner, he can hoop it up as well. At the half, Toms River North up 39-16. In the third, 10 seconds in, Neister drops another dagger. A 26-point lead. Toms River North would not take its foot off the gas pedal. Holden Petrick has come on strong in February. He has scored double digits in 5 straight games, and now you can make it 6. Petrick was outstanding. He delivers a season-high 17 points. Petrick had 4 triples, including a run of 3 straight in the third quarter. Neister had 6 threes of his own, and Toms River North is through to the semifinals as one of the hottest teams in the Garden State. 79-35 is your final. No one saw a 44-point win for Toms River North against a Rumson team that had Roselle Catholics on the rope and suffers just its second loss of the season. After beating CBA by 24 in the second round, Toms River North got even better in the quarters. After the game, we talked with 3 Mariner seniors about the confidence of their recent play and a rematch with Modern Day Prep this Tuesday night in the Shore Conference semifinals.
These last few games, we've just been playing really well as a team. We've been driving, making the extra pass, and then all of our shooters have really been making up for the drives, and we've been hitting our shots, and then that opens up Jaden and Darian to drive. So we're just playing as a family, and it's really helping.
It's definitely been our team being a unit, and we come out to every game looking forward to shooting and scoring and playing defense. And today and the last couple of games, it's all been coming together defensively and offensively. And the coach has been stressing to us, we got to play as a team, and that's what we've been doing.
You guys are the underdog. How do you feel about the challenge of facing Modern Day, the defending champs?
We feel good about it. I mean, last year we versed them and we were the underdog, so this year we're just going to come out and just try and play as a team like how we've been doing, because if we do that, it'll be a close game and we never know what will happen.
Thanks so much to all of our sponsors, including the U.S. Army, who allow us to bring you this great coverage each and every day right here on ShoreSportsZone.com. Coming up on Monday, back here at Pine Belt Arena, it's the Shore Conference girls semifinals. Tuesday is the boys semis, and then coming up next Saturday, we'll crown 2 champions, the boys and girls finals at Monmouth University for the Shore Conference tournament. For our team at Shore Sports Zone, I'm Rich Crampanis. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you all week long with playoff basketball right here on ShoreSportsZone.com.